Hello there. How are you, my friend? Welcome one more time to our online conversation. This is an opportunity for us to get to know each other better. If this is the first time looking at my face, my name is Steven de Cuba. I am a wedding and branding photographer based in the Netherlands, and I help busy creatives build a personal brand on social media so that they can turn their passion into a profitable business. And as you may know, or maybe this is your first time here, every week I show up on my Facebook page so that we can have a conversation together. I want to connect with you and I want you to connect with me as well. So if you're here, I want you to drop a comment. You can drop an emoji, you can like this video, you can love this video, you can haha this video. I don't care. I want to know that you are here. So if you're here, drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from because I want to connect with you. So if you have read the title of this video, the topic that I wanted to talk about today is regarding Instagram algorithm. Because here's the thing, over the years, I've heard a lot of people blame the algorithm for their lack of engagement on Instagram. They say things like, the algorithm makes it so difficult for me to grow my brand online. Or they say things like, I have already tried different things on social media, but every time there's a new update, I lose engagement. Or I've heard someone last week said, you know what, Steven? The algorithm sucks because only people with huge following can actually get engagement. But not me. I have below 500 followers. And to that I say, wow, you have around 500 followers, around 500 people that are interested in your content, and you're here complaining about the algorithm? See, these people, most people blame the algorithm or they blame everything on the platform without even having the audacity to look at themselves. My friend, what I believe in is that your reality is a reflection of your inner wisdom. Your mind is the master power that creates your reality, and your brain is the one that tries to keep you safe, is the one that tries to keep you away from danger, from doing the uncomfortable stuff, from actually taking the leap and make a change in your life. That is your brain. So your brain and your mind are constant, they're in a constant battle with each other because one tries to keep us safe and the other one sometimes get motivated or sometimes get inspired or gets a kick in the pants, and we feel like we want to go and do something, but when we go and do it, our brains stop ourselves from doing these things. Have you ever felt that way? Because I have in many occasions of my life. And that is why it's super important that to always have a positive attitude about everything in life, because let's be honest, how fun would it be to look at everything from a different perspective, from a positive perspective, from always seeing the silver lining in everything? How cool, how peaceful, how awesome would this world be if everyone would live that way? This is why I believe that meditation and connecting with your intuition and really take some moments for yourself to really get deep into your higher power, your higher energy, right? Because I believe we're all connected with the universe, and if we take ourselves some time to really connect with our intuition, this will help you, and this is so important to guide your thoughts and love yourself every day more. My friend, the moment you realize that your mind is the most powerful tool that you've got, this can truly change your life. Because when you can control your mind, therefore you can create awesomeness in your life, or at the same time you can also create incredibly awful things in your life. But the key here is that we can control our realities. Because what you say is true, and it's nothing but the truth. You know, I like this quote from Wallace Wattles that says, To think what you want to think is to think the truth regardless of appearances. Isn't this like the best thing ever? Like, we can literally create our realities. We are in charge of what is happening around us. And of course, it's so easy said. It is way easier said than done, right? Because it really doesn't matter what your reality looks like right now, because where you desire to be, that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And if you fixate your mind into believing that that is the truth, and you believe and you show up every day into your life believing that that is the truth, and that the truth or that your goal that you want is already here, and you take decisive action towards your goal, my friend, you will manifest this goal. It will manifest itself. That is exactly what the law of manifestation is. You know what you want. You think about the future. This is what I want. Some people put it on a mood board. Some people just meditate. Some people like, for example, I like to have a mood, not a mood board, a how do you call a vision board on my phone, right? So there are different things that you can do it, but essentially you know what you want. You trick your mind into believing that you already have it, and you act accordingly. And therefore the energy, or your energy, the energy that you are, how you align you are with that energy, will cause that you will attract that thing into your life. But here's where a lot of people go and say, Steven, seriously, I don't believe in this. I've tried different things in the past. I've tried different things on social media, and the algorithm is here to kill me. The algorithm is here to kill my business too. Especially right now, I don't get any engagement. The things on social media are so sensitive, or the algorithms update is really here to stop me, or only people with large following will grow their business, but not me. I am a one woman or a one man show. That is what a lot of people might think, right? And to that, I really have to take a moment and think for a minute, because really what you're basically saying is that knowing that you can manifest your reality, you still choose to give external factors the power to dictate your reality. Have you ever noticed when, like I say, a group of people that buy the same online course, or maybe they bought the same book or a program, whatever it is, and only a part of that group of people get results? Only some people get really amazing results, and others just sit there in their misery. I mean, everyone got the same content, everyone got the same tool, everyone got the same guide, everyone got the same thing. I'm sorry, but actually the people that had the right mindset, those were the people that actually got amazing results. I'm gonna drink some tea because I'm coughing right here, excuse me. But let's go back, right? So it's a group of people that all got the same thing, but only the people with the right mindset got the actual result. My friend, your thoughts and beliefs dictate your reality. So if you want to change your reality, you have to change your belief. You have to change your thinking first, and then the evidence will appear. However, this is our big fat mistake. The big fat mistake that a lot of people commit is that they play it backwards. They demand evidence, right? They want to see it first, and then they will think, okay, then they will believe it is true. But that is completely backwards. That is not how you align yourself with the energy that will attract that thing to you. So, since we're talking about Instagram, algorithm, let's talk about it, right? Let's dive deeper into the Instagram algorithm. And my friend, if you're watching live or watching the replay, I want to know, I want to get to know you. So drop me a comment, hit the like button, or drop me an emoji and let me know that you're here. I want to connect with you. So let's dive deeper into the Instagram algorithm. So let's talk about what is the algorithm's work and why it is so important to understand this algorithm. So let's start with the first question. Why is it so important to understand the Instagram algorithm? Well, my friend, once you understand why or how the algorithm works and the factors that influences the algorithm, then you can start showing up on social media or on Instagram more strategic, because it is way easier for you to show up every single day knowing exactly what to do, why you are doing this, and see how your action delivers real and tangible results. Because I know how busy you are. I know that you don't want to spend your whole day on social media. Heck, you might not even have the time. Because let's be honest, right now, our reality looks totally different than what our reality looked like 12 months ago, right? Or at least 6 months ago. I totally get it. And I know that if you only have 1 hour a day to show up on social media, I want you to understand how the algorithm works so that when you show up, you can be really effective and use your time wisely. I want you to stop saying that it is the algorithm's fault that you are not growing online. My friend, today you get to tell yourself a different story. So let's be honest. What is the algorithm's work? Well, my friend, the algorithm's work is to show the right content to the right people. Should I repeat that? The algorithm's work is to show the right content to the right people. Instagram's only objective is to show the right content to the right people. Their objective is to keep all the users on the platform. And the way they do this is by using the algorithm to get to know the user better and show them, again, the right content to the right people. So my friend, when you like a photo or when you comment or when someone say or when you save a post on Instagram or when you react to an Instagram poll on stories or when you click the heart icon on Instagram live, those actions indicate to the algorithm that that content that you are watching is valuable or at least interesting to you. So let's reverse that. When your audience like, comment, share, save your post on Instagram, or when they react to your story, or when they click the heart icon on your Instagram live, those action indicates to the algorithm that your content is valuable for your audience. So next time when those audience that reacted to your story or that engage with your account, next time they log in on Instagram, the probability of them looking at your content is so much big. This is how the algorithm works. So knowing this, as business owners, it is our responsibility to make sure that number one, our content is engagement worthy, aka your content is fun, attractive, it makes people interested in your content, in your business, in your product, and we have to make sure that our content gives our audience an opportunity to engage with our account. So my friend, knowing this, today I'm going to share with you the 3 Instagram story ideas to leverage engagement. Today, my friend, I want to teach you how you can leverage engagement so that you can start turning your followers into raving fans and eventually into paying customers. But if you are not leveraging these free tools that we have, how do you expect to see results? So before doing that, I'm going to take a little bit of tea. I want to know, are you here? Are you watching live or are you watching the replay? Let me know that you're here. Hit that like button. Drop me a comment. Drop me an emoji. I want to get to know you better. So cheers to you, whatever you're drinking. If you're drinking water, if you're drinking tea, if you're drinking coffee, if you're drinking cocktail, hey, I'm here for it too. So cheers to you. Mm. That's amazing. I love me some tea. So, my friend, if you're just joining us, today I'm talking about the 3 Instagram story ideas to leverage engagement. So, if you are ready, let's start with the first tip. And the first tip is to ask your audience for their opinion. My friend, this can be really simple, but one of the ways that you can leverage engagement on Instagram story is by asking your audience for their input. I like to do this because when I'm creating new content, I want to make sure that the content I'm creating makes sense or it is valuable for my audience. So, for example, you can use things like the slider, the question box, the poll, all these different features to engage with your audience, right? Well, one of the ways that I've done it in the past, I've worked for, as you can see in the first picture right here of the phone, the mock-up. In the first photo, you see a wedding dress, right? This was a photo shoot that I did in collaboration with Maggie Soltero. Maggie Soltero is an international brand based in the US, and they have different wedding dress. It's a wedding dress brand, and they have we have partnered together with the Perfect Wedding, so that I, as the wedding photographer, could take their logbook for their 2021 wedding dresses. These are the wedding trends dresses for 2021. So as I was at a photo shoot, I was creating content that will engage with my audience. So what did I do? There were 6 different dresses, and as you can see, the first one, dress number 5. Here I just put a slider and I say, hey, do you like this dress? Or tell me, what do you think about this dress? And people could slide with these with the slider, with the Instagram slider, and this indicates to the algorithm. Well, again, this is a form of engagement with my account. This is what I mean. So here's another example. Number 2, the question box. Like, I was recording some podcast episodes. So if you don't know, I have a podcast, the Stephen De Cuba podcast, and my podcast is available on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Google, on my website, stephendecuba.com/podcast. But I like to create content that my audience wants to see. So as I was creating, I took a behind the scene photo of my setup and I used the question box. Hey, what do you want to see, or what do you want to hear on my podcast, so my followers can drop their content ideas? This is how you leverage Instagram story for engagement. So here is my second tip to you. How about you host a live Q&A session and ask your audience to engage or to send their questions in? This is something that could be, this is really simple but so powerful, because not only you are asking your audience for their opinion or for their question, but also you are giving them, or you're creating an opportunity for them to know, oh, he's going live, or Steven is going live, or Bob is going live. How about I go and check out what he's talking about, right? So if you're thinking about doing Instagram live sessions, just like I do, I love to do live sessions because this is an opportunity for us to get to know each other better. But here are my live tips for you. So number 1, I want you to start by identifying your topic. So I want you to think about, okay, so what does my ideal customer really want or need right now? Of course, this has to be in correlation with your business, but what are the questions that your ideal customer might be asking themselves, and how can you create content that either highlight their biggest pain point or desire so that you can position yourself as an authority. So, once you have your topic, I want you to write down some questions that your audience might have, right? This will help you not only, so for example, if you're just doing Instagram live and there's like only your mom or your dad watching you live, you can start writing some questions that they might ask but they don't know yet. But if you start addressing these questions, they can start thinking, oh, I have this question too, I have this question too. So while I'm doing this, I want to ask you too, do you have any questions regarding the content that I'm creating right now? Because if you have, after this topic, I'm going to host a Q&A session that if you have questions, I want you to drop it right now in the comment box so that I can answer these, right? So let's dive into the Instagram live tips. So another tip that I have for you is that before, so 20 hours prior to your live session, I want you to use the question box feature on Instagram story and ask your audience to leave their questions. This is so important. And lastly, I want you to just go live, talk about your topic, answer your audience questions, and then host a live Q&A at the end. And once you have this feature, these questions beforehand, you can already start with this question. And here's my bonus tip for you. I want you to add the countdown feature in your story so that your audience can turn their reminder on when you go live. I've done this in the past, and this is an amazing way to remind your audience, because when the countdown reaches the T point, Instagram will send a notification to your audience, or at least the one that turn on the notification, right? So this is so powerful. All right, so my friend, if you're just joining us today, I am talking about the Instagram algorithm, and today I'm showing you basically 3 Instagram story ideas to leverage engagement. And the first one was to ask your audience for their opinion. The second one is to host a live Q&A session and ask your audience to send their questions in. And I also give you some tips on Instagram Live, and of course, bonus tips on using the countdown feature. And right now, we are diving into the third and final tip, which is use the quiz feature to engage your audience. Again, my friend, this could be really simple, but this is a fun and easy way to keep your audience engaged. And this is something that you can also leverage to create a personal connection with your audience. I've done this in the past. I've done it, get to know your wedding photographer, but I've also done it like, here are some social media stats, or let's explore together some social media stats. So here's an example. So I've created different series of stories, and I have used the quiz feature so that my audience can really click and let me know what they are thinking about, which answer do they think is right. So this is a form of engagement with my account. This indicates to the algorithm that my audience is engaging with my account. And what would happen? The algorithm will give me a push or a boost on their account so I can come up first on their feed. And this is how you leverage engagement on social media. So my friend, let's recap one more time. Today, I've shown you 3 Instagram story ideas to leverage engagement. The first one was to ask your audience for their opinion. I give you some examples how you can use the slider, the question box, the poll. Also, you can host a live Q&A session, and you can ask your audience to send their questions in. And you can also use the countdown feature so that you can give your audience an opportunity to turn the reminder on when you go live. And another way that you can leverage engagement on Instagram story is by using the quiz feature to engage with your audience. And this can be simply as some social media stats, get to know your photographer, or whatever data is. But I want you to use these tools because Instagram, they want you to use these tools. That's why they have created this. These tools are engagement tools that keeps your audience engaged, but also that gives indication to the algorithm that your audience like your content. So my friend, if you think this is valuable, wait for this because I have created a step-by-step guide. Discover how to leverage engagement on Instagram story so you can finally increase your visibility online and turn your followers into paying customer. My friend, in this guide, you will learn the most important factor when creating stories for your business, how to make sure your content is engagement worthy, and how to encourage your audience to finally start engaging with your account. My friend, the Instagram story guide for creative entrepreneurs is yours for free when you head to stevendecuba.com/IG story. That is stevendecuba.com/IG story. When you go there, I want you to enter your name, your email address, and I will personally send this guide to you via email. My friend, my goal here is to give you everything you need in order to grow a personal brand on social media, market it, grow a brand that really converts your followers into paying customers so that you can turn your passion, the thing that lights your heart on fire, the things that fuels your fire, that passion of yours. I want to help you make that passion a profitable business. Because let's be honest, right now, as the world is changing, many of us have realized that really, I actually love working at home. I actually don't want to work for someone else. I actually want to be my own boss. I actually want to be the one that dictates what happens with my free time, the one that dictates what happens with my financial situation, right? As entrepreneurs, we have that power. And my goal right here, my goal every time that I show up on social media is to help you achieve just that. Because it makes me so happy to see other people doing what they love. I've done it. I've made my wedding photography business my full-time job, my career, and as COVID has presented, I have learned to pivot and added different things in my business that are not only sustain my business but sustain my life, my financial freedom, my free time. Give me, in one word, freedom. And aren't we all looking for freedom? So my friend, one more time, once again, I want to invite you, if you want to leverage engagement on Instagram so that you can turn your followers into paying customers, so that you can really leverage engagement online, I want to invite you to download my Instagram guide, the Instagram story guide for creative entrepreneurs. Discover how to leverage engagement on Instagram stories so you can finally increase your visibility online and turn your followers into paying customer. My friend, this guide is yours for free at stevendecuba.com/IG story. That is stevendecuba.com/IG story. So my friend, I just wanted to take a minute and thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking till the end of this video. If you're watching it live or if you're watching the replay, I want to hear from you. So my friend, I want you to drop a comment, hit that like button or the love button if you really love this video. But I want to know if this content is valuable. And the only way I know if you like this video or leave me a comment. So my friend, this is my invitation to you. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys next week on another installment of Facebook Live with yours truly. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next week. Ciao, ciao.